Welcome, one and all, to another NTLkrayZ shoutcast. This match is going to be between the blue Protoss level 1 ninja, who was featured in my last video, and he's going to be playing the red Zerg, BobStaMan. Let's get things started up right now, because we're going to have a party. Alright. Last time we saw level 1 ninja, he was able to beat a Zerg with a Dark Templar rush. Let's see what he can do for us today. Alright, the Overlord is scouting in the correct direction on this map called Scrap Station. Wow, we're best if I can speak today. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, and then we also, the one thing I really like about this map is we have the Xel'Naga Towers here, an extremely long rush distance, but it can be shortened by a heck of a lot of time just by destroying these destructible rocks. And we have a good luck, have fun from level 1 ninja. Let's see if his opponent kindly responds. We have a probe spawning a pylon, and we have no probe scout yet. Work, probe! Alright, there he goes. Looks like a basic build order, although we did have the extractor trick, as you can tell. 11/10. And a question mark. There's no response from this guy. That is never fun to see. And he does get a 10 spawning pool down. That's a rather early spawning pool for a Zerg player, ladies and gentlemen. And it does look like he's going to be able to get his Overlord in there and scout. Yes, it does. Alright, level 1 ninja and BobStaMan. BobStaMan finally sees that Nexus as he's hovering over it now. And here goes some awesomeness from the Zerg players. He continues to pump out the drones. Power droning, which is generally what happens. No gas yet. That's kind of an interesting thing. He's not going to get speed up that quick. Depends, though. If he's just going to go for heavy lings, he might be doing a 10 spawn rush. We shall see. Yes, we shall. We have a gateway and assimilator going down for the wonderful level 1 ninja, while the Overlord here from BobStaMan is just sitting there and spying everything that goes on. We do have a cybernetics core going down, so we have the old gateway into cybernetics core build that everyone loves to do. He does have a BobStaMan has an Overlord here watching, making sure no craziness happens down here in the between the steam vents. Alrighty, looking at the production, we have a Queen almost trained up. Is he going to be able to take down the probe? No, he's not. He has a spine crawler going in. Looks like he's a little scared. Some early rush. Looking at the army tab, it does look like we have a Zealot out. Yes, we do. We have a Zealot out. They're 19/19. Looking at the income, 17 harvesters over 15. With them, they're both about even on both of their minerals. We have a pylon going down. Level 1 ninja really likes to do this. I've seen him do it once before, and he puts it down right here to just block off the expansion. No early expansion for you, he's telling his Zerg friends here. Alright, we do have 4 lings out on the field of battle. Make it 6, excuse me. Looking at the production, we have 4 more lings. 2 more lings. Metabolic boost is now finally being researched. So this, ladies and gentlemen, looks like it's going to be the push. We have 200 minerals worth of lings and 200 minerals worth of zealots. Now, mineral for mineral, the zealots should be able to handle the lings. We shall see, though, as in that is quite a bit of lings, and he is doing a very good job taking this Xel'Naga watchtower. And that's going to let him know when the Protoss player decides to push out. That's very important for the Zerg player to know. It does look like we do have a Stargate coming down, so we might either see some Void Ray play or maybe even some Phoenix. It should be lots and lots of fun. We do have a Phoenix coming online. Let's see what this probe's doing. Looks like he's getting ready to spawn something. What is he going to be spawning, ladies and gentlemen? He might be wanting to put down a fleet beacon, but that's a little early for trying to put down a fleet beacon. Fleet beacon would give him access to cruisers, which would be very fun to see, and I'm telling you, I would love to see it. Oh, great job! Just one of those little kind of things. He pulled off 5 of the Zerglings, so the Zergling was put in half. And because of how tightly his things are packed, only about one lane can really get in there at a time. So this should be able to be handled quite well by LvLoneninja. I really like the building placement here. They're all very tight, all being powered by multiple pylons, and it just creates for a very hard time. And what did I tell you? To mineral for mineral, Zealots will win. And it just means that only 1 to 2 Zerglings instead of all of them can be attacking the same unit at once. The Zerg really need to either get their surround off or their concave. And the Lings like to surround while the Hydras and Roaches like to get their concave. Just like a Zealot army likes to surround and a Marine army likes to get the concave. We do have 2 Phoenixes moving out, at least I thought they were, apparently not. He even fooled me, ladies and gentlemen. This player is very good. We do have a non-working probe. Probe, you should get into the assimilator and bring out some gas for us. That's what that's what they're saying. We do have a probe over here going unchecked. He might be able to get a pylon down there. I don't believe, no. No. BobStaMan would not be able to see that, so that could be very effective. We do have Overlord hunting going around right now, as this poor Overlord will go down, and that's important because he does supply block the Zerg player. He does have some spore crawlers up, excuse me, but they're in the back, and he's just going to go for the front here. He did lose one. He's got the Void Rays coming in. Ooh, that Void Ray goes down. He was able to scout the Zerg player was able to get, and he's telling his opponent there, nicely done, taking out the Phoenix and the Void Rays. This could be entertaining nonetheless. Oh, yes, it could. Alright, what do we have down for... Ooh, we do have a fleet beacon! What did I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? A fleet beacon is on the field of play, and I believe, yep, I was right. It's right there. As we do have another Twilight Council. That could mean either High Templars or Dark Templars. We did see Dark Templars in the last game, and they were used to great effect as there was no Overseers out. And I do not believe we have Overseers out currently, although we do have the tech, and he definitely has the minerals of this to be able to pump out Overseers. Alright, we have a Zerg army looking like it's ready to push in, and it does slightly outnumber the Protoss, but I don't like the Zerg's odds on this because Zealots are just so effective against both Hydras and Lings. If you can get up close to the Hydras, they can do tons and tons of damage, as there's no armor on the Hydras. Alrighty, and there is one armor on the Zealots. That's good to note. I believe it's one of the few base people that have that. And, oh, he supply locked himself somehow. I must have missed a pylon going down somewhere. Sorry about that, but he is supply locked at 47 over 42. So the Zerg player does look like he will have an advantage. Although here comes the pulling out. I don't think he's going to be able to get his surround off as there's just too many Zealots. Even a probe coming down to supply that extra DPS. And here goes the battle. It looks like the Protoss player is going to be able to win this battle. Yes, he is. Very nicely done. Although he is still behind in the army, as our Zerg player is macroing up like a beast and pulling out all the stops and getting himself an army. Queen should go over probably... he does have 2 of them, so it's okay to leave that queen there. One thing to note, guys, is with creep tumors, they can spawn their own creep tumors. You don't have to run your queen all the way up the creep to continue pooping out those wonderful tumors for the Zerg. The fleet beacon has finished. Alright. It looks like it's not quite in use anymore. Let's look at the income levels here. They're both sitting about even in both of in both categories, but the blue Protoss player does have the extra minerals, and it looks like they're both taking their expansions, as that one just got up and this one just went down. Alrighty, we have a mothership, ladies and gentlemen. A mothership is on the way and being chrono boosted out. This will be epic, as there are, I believe, no Overseer. Oh, there's one Overseer, so we'll have detection, but as soon as it goes down, the damage will have been dealt, and I do not believe the Zerg player can hold on against the almighty mothership. It does look like both players have the same idea. Go for those rocks, and ooh, this does not look like it's gonna be good for the Protoss player if he decides to stay. And it does look like he's moving back and reinforcing as needed, as all these gateways should. Yep, they are all on cooldown. All right. Look at the great use of hotkeys here, as he has all his units hotkeyed. And the blue player only has one hotkey. He should probably put his army on a hotkey as well, such as 1, or I put mine on 3. That way then I just know where they are at all times and I can quickly summon them and have them move where I want. We do have Burrow coming out for the Zerg players, so that will be interesting. And there is no detection whatsoever for the Protoss player. That could be bad, especially if Tunneling Claws has been researched. Let's find out. Let's find that Roach War. And Tunneling Claws has not been researched, but if it had, it would have been bad. We do have a mothership, ladies and gentlemen. The mother of all ships, the mothership for the Protoss fleet is out. Are we going to be seeing a push out from our friendly neighborhood Protoss player? We very well might. One thing to note is the mothership is probably one of the coolest weapons in the game, as it cloaks everything underneath it. As these zealots are cloaked and just decimating. Move that mothership in. Keep those units cloaked. Keep those zealots cloaked. If you can keep the zealots cloaked, that can be huge. He is taking damage on the mothership as the Hydras are trying to focus fire it down. It does look like he's going to be able to pull out. What an amazing job by the Protoss player. Like I said, I love the mothership. Some fun crap right there. Yes, sirree. Alright, we do have many more gateways going down. Like I said, I would like to see a Robo Bay. I do not believe one's going to come out. I believe it's the Robo Bay. Let's find out. Robotics Facility, excuse me. I play Terran, not Protoss, and I don't play Zerg either, so if I screw up some of those names, I hope you can forgive my lax in awesomeness for a while, at least. We do have 4 more zealots coming out to join the party underneath the mothership, where they're all cloaked and partying, and nobody can see them party. They can do unspeakable things in there. Alright, does look like the no Maynard. And he probably should have, as this is going to mine out very quickly. Did we have a Maynard? It did look like we had a Maynard from here, as he is being mined out as well. They both have enough to take another expansion, I believe. Yes, they do. And I would like to see maybe one of them try and go for this expansion, as there is a Hydra down there keeping track. And we do have a battle here. Is the mothership going to go down, or is he going to be able to focus fire enough onto the Hydras? As soon as the Hydras are down, this will be game. Although there is an Overseer. Ooh, if he would kill that Overseer, he would be scot-free. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can he take it down? Don't move that mothership back. Take down the Overseer, and you should be okay. There are 2 Overseers out on the field. One going down. Can he snipe this other one? Yes, he can, as the wings pop out. Will it be enough? As the mothership moves in very quickly, trying to do as much damage as it possibly can, cloaking as many of those zealots as he possibly can. As the zealots move in, zealots, attack with your fellow buddies. Take down the spine crawler. It does look like the units are all moving in, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you hotkey all your units, because that way then they attack simultaneously. It does look like we're going to have Zerglings go in. It does look like there's an Overseer right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is able to see all this happening. Can the Stalkers focus down the Overseer? If that Overseer goes down, this very well might be GG! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this is going to be the end of the game, and the mothership, the mother of all ships, will be enough to take down the mighty, mighty Zerg. The Overseer still somehow providing... Oh, never mind. There is Spore Crawlers providing detection. My mistake. If he can just get inside. These roaches cannot see the Stalkers and cannot attack them. Sorry while I get tongue-tied, as this is just such an awesome battle. They somehow went back into detection field. And it does look like he's going to be able to take down the Spine Crawler. And no GG. BobStaMan just quits the game. Ladies and gentlemen, you have had the privilege of witnessing a replay by level 1 Ninja taking down BobStaMan. This was your host, NTLkrayZ, signing out.